I'm Alex Kafka, skipper of Bad Company Support. A few weeks ago, we finally got the handover of Bad Company Support 175. After 2 years, it was a great feeling to finally get the keys. Traveled 145 miles up the coast to a town called Fethiye, where we could bunker duty-free fuel, and we took 120,000 litres, so topped off the tanks there. We had a 3.5-day run over to Mallorca, had quite a bit of weather for the first 24 hours, and managed to duck south of Crete to avoid the worst of it. We had over 40 knots in the night, but it was a great opportunity to see how the boat handled, fully loaded. Yeah, she surpassed our expectations. We cruised 17 knots, I think, the whole way. Really, really good. We're here in Mallorca to rendezvous with the 43. So the 43 was shipped from the US after the repairs were done there. And on launching, they found that there was delamination, it was taking on water. So that put it out of action for another 6 months, redoing the repairs, and now she's ready to go.
I'm Bobby Lee. I've been a delivery captain since the start of the world tour. I'm here in Mallorca, Spain to pick up the BC43. It's been in the yard here for some extensive repairs. We've had some D-lams in the hull that were repaired, a shaft issue that's been repaired. They've painted the boat. It's done a lot of work here. It's been 5 months in the yard, but everything's done. Everything appears to be good. We're just waiting for our inspection so we can leave, and then we'll be headed out to meet the 175 and get the show on the road. Well, we passed our inspection. Now we're just waiting for permission to untie the boat, which is out of our hands. It's a hurry up and wait situation. Me and Joe have been waiting since last Friday. We've had enough waiting. We want to go soon, hopefully any hour now. Frustrating.
My name is Joe Bogey. These guys brought me in on this project here in Mallorca almost 3 weeks ago. I've been working off and on with Steve close to 30 years from shop and shelter on a boatyard, and he gave me an opportunity to come out here and help this project, and I look forward to that. That was great.
Oh, okay, we'll give you a few more minutes. We're gonna fire it up the engine. Thank you.
Well, we finally got permission to leave, which took forever. They still need a little more information from us to be totally finished, but we're getting it.
It was the first time we had the two together, sitting at 20-21 knots, full chat on the 175 with the 43 alongside.
Finally got the boat in the water after a bunch of paperwork and a bunch of stuff with customs. They did an offshore delivery, went out 20 miles, came back in, had a great day, boat ran great. Everything seems to be running just fine.
Sea trial went well, everything's working good. A few issues, but minor, nothing mechanical. The boat's running well. Met up with the 175. Can't believe that boat goes 21 knots. So me and Joe are leaving tomorrow, and hopefully they won't have any more issues.
If you guys are really liking this video, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. But more importantly, I'd like to invite you to follow the team by becoming a member and part of the crew at BadCocrew.com. By signing up, you get a lot closer to the team. You have live vlogs, you have exclusive content. You also get early releases on our YouTube videos. You also get 20% off of BadCo store merchandise. Hopefully you enjoy these videos and you enjoy following the team and you like further updates and more frequent updates as well as live report on site. So log on to BadCocrew.com.
I guess, yeah, she'll sit quite far up, I think. We've got some life jackets and we've got some paddles. Anchorman. Your local bag company anchor. I'm James. I'm the first officer or mate on board Bad Company Support. The main roles of the chief officer on board a yacht is, you know, safety, security, and also running the deck team and the exterior maintenance and upkeep of the vessel, also with tenders and toys or whatever other paraphernalia that the vessel has. I haven't really fully gotten into the Release 43 yet and how we're going to go about that, but I've certainly now seen, and we've had the Release 43 alongside, sailing with us outside Palma, that we can now sort of start to think and actually visualize what's going to happen with that operation. And it's the largest boat that I will have ever lifted onto a boat. So there's a lot of things that could go wrong if it's not done in the right way.
First time?
Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a mission, but we'll be right. Bobby and Joe gave us a quick show around the other day, so see how we get on, mate.
The 175 is like a greater, more evolved version of the 150. It's like twice the size, a lot more room for activities, a lot more room for toys. Helicopter, 3 jet skis, 2 tenders, and a submarine, man. Yeah, I like the 175 more. It's quite a marvel of an engineering feat, this machine.
So we're here on the 175 and we've got our newest addition to the fleet. This is a 2-man Nemo sub by U-Boat Works. She's been received for exploring shallow reefs. She goes up to 330 feet, so that's 100 meters. I think anything deeper than that, then it's just going to be dark. She cruises at about 3 knots and she weighs about 5,500 pounds, so easy to pick up with our crane, and hopefully we get to explore some cool tropical shallow waters from here on. It's 1 pilot, 1 passenger. The pilot's got to do a 2-week qualification and certification to be able to pilot. So we've got this little robotic claw here on the front, so any booty or treasure we find on the reefs, we can collect that, bring that back with us on board. Got some spotlights if we want to go dark. We've got some sonar. It looks like a spaceship, man. Like, really looks like something from Halo or some sci-fi movie. Looks pretty cool. Can't wait to get in this thing. Been looking forward to seeing this thing in action, and very stoked to have it on board.
We carry a GT7 Techno hull rib. We carry a 420 high field rib, 3 jet skis, and a Nemo sub. The main addition to the 175 is the Heli hangar and the ability to have the helicopter inside. And what we've found is it gives us a lot more storage space as well, which is quite limited on these vessels.
All right, so this is the aft entrance of our heli hangar. For me, this is the star of the show. We've got a 505 Bell helicopter in here. We've got our 2 KTM e-bikes over here. You'll see these are electric. These are our 2 snap-on toolboxes. Any repairs, tackle, fishing gear, we can just repair it here on board. It's pretty well kitted. Submarine stuff, the gear, gym equipment, all of our rigging, painting, cleaning products, everything here for upkeep. And you can see we've added a nice touch over here as well. That's what I like to call a big old disco ball. It's a big space, but it's easy to clutter, so we're going to make a plan for that.
The next phase for the 43 is finalizing the lifting arrangements and the chocks. There will be some adjustments and modifications to be made. It'll take some time, but it'll be great to finally have it loaded aboard and the vessel be complete.
One of the main things that we end up doing on here is reshuffling the deck to be able to clear space for greater ops, such as having the helicopter landing and taking off. It's a bit of a game of Tetris, but yeah, we've got our crane operator, we've got everyone on the painter lines, we've got a team that's willing to do it together, so it works well.
So this morning we're just going to move the sub and we're going to get it positioned on the starboard side just over here, just aft of our crane, and we're just going to take the release 43 chocks off and put those on the dock as well. Then we should be ready to bring the heli out of the hangar tomorrow. Just getting the decks cleared and everything prepared.
Gonna have to get the ladder.
My name is Michael Niedrich and I'm Bad Company's helicopter pilot. I've been flying for coming up on 10 years, since 2015. Grew up skiing and mountain biking, and my buddy who I grew up with there was flying Anthony's jets and helicopters and gave me a call about 2 years ago now. He asked if I wanted to take over part of the helicopter side of things, and I knew that was an opportunity I didn't want to miss out on. So I've been flying with Anthony for about 1.5 years now.
All right, where do we want to fly? Let's see, well, we're here, and we're going here, and we're going through here, over to here, definitely here. Oh, there's some good fishing up here as well, so we're just gonna fish the whole world here.
So the logistics of getting this helicopter operational proved to be quite a process. Working in the free trade zone in Turkey wasn't the easiest. So, for example, getting fuel delivered to the boat there was impossible. So we weren't able to start up the helicopter. So we came to Spain ultimately. And before I came, I knew that we probably wouldn't be able to get fuel delivered here. So I organized with a company nearby that had a helicopter that we could sump the fuel out of their helicopter into jugs and bring it here. Filling up some jerry cans, going to the airport to meet Johnny with the R66. We're gonna drain some fuel out of it, fill these up, do maybe 8 trips, get some fuel in the 505 and test it out. Hey Johnny, this is Michael.
How you doing?
Good, how about you?
Good.
Good, so good. We're just leaving the port right now. We got the cans, and I was thinking I was gonna pick up a couple more if you're gonna be there for a little bit.
Yeah, no, I'm here for a while. Don't you worry. That's no problem at all.
Okay, awesome. I'm gonna pick up a couple and then...
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. No problem at all.
Okay.
I'll see you then.
Awesome. Thanks, Johnny. We got the fuel. Well, maybe I can try that again. Well, let's go fill up the helicopter. Hopefully it works. No, I'm just kidding. Got the fuel. Couldn't do any filming at the airport, but we got it out.
It was a bit of a struggle to get some stuff there while we were in Turkey, but a lot of the reason why we came to Palma is because of the hub that it is for getting stuff manufactured and fabricated, getting stuff delivered that we couldn't get in Turkey.
So oil, this specific oil for this helicopter is hard to get, so we had to ship it from the United States. And then once the helicopter's out of the hangar, we'll remove some cowling and put the oil in. And then in the morning, everything will be ready to go for the flight. So I'll start up and hover over the deck for a while to check everything. And I'll land, shut down, do some inspections. And once we're signed off, ready to go, I'll fly to the airport. And we got a couple maintenance items to take care of as well. And we'll get that done and move on to Barcelona.
The heli ops and the sub ops, it's all new to me and new to quite a few people on board. So as far as safety with that, getting it in and out it's a tight squeeze, but you know, we're talking inches either side. Obviously the whole deck has to be cleared. There's a lot of moving parts to this sort of jigsaw puzzle of getting everything arranged onto the deck. It's going to be a different dimension to yachting, which is exciting, and new challenges also will help the crew develop and become better at our jobs.
All right, yeah, that's perfect right there. No, that's perfect.
Good?
Yeah, it's way easier going out than putting it back in for sure. But I'm stoked. Here we go. Once the mechanic arrived, we're gonna start it up and do all the engine checks and get it ready to go. We can't take off from here in the harbor, so we're gonna go about 8 miles southeast out of this no-fly zone. And then I'm gonna pick the helicopter up, hover it for a while, and then land, shut down, do some inspections. And then from there, I'll go to the airport to finish off the rest of the maintenance. world tour is historic, really. It's absolutely incredible what he's putting together. So I'm just really grateful to be a part of the team, and I just want to be there when Anthony catches his legacy fish, sharing that excitement. Traveling was one of the main reasons why I wanted to be a helicopter pilot. So I got this job. I never thought that I would have a job where I could travel to fly, so it works out perfectly. Mallorca is incredible. The mountains were just extremely beautiful and just majestic place for sure. I'm excited to see the rest of the world.
Palma is definitely one of my favorite ports that I've been to in my time in this industry. Beautiful weather. There's a lot of cool history, a lot of beautiful architecture and really rich culture. Like definitely something to make the effort to come out and see. I guess for me, the thing that I've always wanted to do is sail around Cape Horn. So crossing from the Med to Mozambique. A spot that I know and love is Cape Town on the route there. So looking forward to potentially pulling into my home port as well as going to Mozambique and exploring the east coast of Africa.
You know, to go, if we do end up going down south around South Africa towards, you know, the southern oceans is going to be great. I haven't done an equatorial crossing at all, so, you know, sailing to the southern hemisphere is going to be a big tick for me. And then also to be involved in this sort of way with fishing and, you know, the heli-ops, sub-ops and big boats. It all just adds to the excitement.
After Madeira, the 175 will head over to Mozambique. It'll be around 7,000 nautical miles, so at least 2 stops for fuel. Most likely Cape Verde, then Cape Town, South Africa.
It's all going to be recorded. It's all going to be on socials, so yeah, it's just exciting, you know. It's going to be a great thing to be a part of and to just be involved in it, because it's, I guess, it's going to be historic, you know.
That was good, wasn't it? Okay.